Hi, Will here for Sound on Sound at the NAMM show with Steve from Audient, who's going to show us a brand new audio interface in the iD range. Steve, what do we have here?
So this is iD44. It's our brand new USB audio interface. It's the top product in our line at the moment for the full iD range, going right from like a 2-input device now up to 20 inputs, 22 outputs, sorry, 24 outputs in fact. So we've got 4 of the Audient mic pre's on board, the same ones that we use throughout the entire lineup of our products, from the consoles. We've now got 16 ADAT inputs and outputs, so you can hook it up with 8-channel mic pre's, for example. That will get you a really decent big band recording all in one go.
And when you're using the ADAT inputs, then are you working at 44 and 48 if you want 16 ins?
Yeah, and it then goes down to 8 digital inputs if you're at a higher sample rate.
So 88 and 96.
Yeah.
Okay, great. The mic preamps themselves, are they Class A?
It's our Class A discrete hybrid. So
okay.
It's the traditional design that we've used for years, 60 dB of gain, really quiet. And it's got like a musical character to it, while still being clean, but just having that little touch of compression that just makes it sit really nicely in a mix.
Speaking of compression, I see there's insert points on channels 1 and 2. Yep,
that's true. Yeah, like on our iD22, you can insert a compressor or EQ so that you can commit early on in the recording process, which can help creativity and get the results that you want more quickly.
And also the volume knob, is it just a volume knob, or are you employing anything else on that?
Well, it's also got the scroll control feature, which allows you to control effectively like a mouse wheel. You just hover over one of your plug-in controls with the mouse, and then turn on scroll control mode, adjust the dial, and it will adjust the control in the workstation.
Okay, great. I noticed there's a lot of switches on the front, so those are all hardware switches, but are you using soft buttons as well?
Yes, I mean, we've also got a polarity invert switch on the mic pre's that isn't on the front panel of the unit, but you've also got the low latency mixer built into the unit, which will give you, perfect monitoring path so that you can get your artist mixes all set up perfectly. Yeah.
Okay, great. And how many headphone outputs does it have?
It's got two independent headphone outs and up to 4 Q mixes. So you could even be driving some extra headphone systems from the ADAT outputs, for example.
Okay, right. And in terms of synchronization, what have we got there?
There's the work log output, which you'll be able to feed into external mic pre's and any other A to D converters or D to A's that you've got.
Okay. And what's the connection protocol that it's using then?
It's using USB 2. It uses a Type-C connector, which makes it nice and easy with the newer laptops on the market. But in the box, you also get a Type-A connector that goes to the Type-C, so that it will cover everyone that's going to be using it. And
for those people who are maybe asking why USB 2 over the USB 3 or Thunderbolt or anything like that, why 2?
Yeah, I mean, with the channel counts that we're working at, actually USB is perfectly capable of handling that data it's well within the limits of the protocol. And what's more, we're working on improved driver performance on Windows, which will see us be able to get lower latency performance across a wider range of systems. So that'll be a big improvement across the whole product line.
And what latency are we currently looking at?
We're looking around 3.5 milliseconds. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So well within the kind of figure that you need to get a monitor mix that really helps the artists get a good performance.
Great. So what's the price then, and when will it be available?
So in the UK, the price is £499. In the US, we're at $699, and in euros, it's $569. We're looking at availability towards the end of this quarter, so March, April time. Yeah.
Brilliant. Thanks very much.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Cheers.